Nope. Nah. Yeah, I found there's like the only thing with Facebook I saw that was like I couldn't do it in HD. So of course she was like, you know, Dad, I need to have this. I had to have it good. And so then I found another way to like record it through this other site, and then it just like transmits it. So, nah, all free. I like free. There's not enough of that in the world. No, not anymore. So many teams. This is probably not like one of the. Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't even be cut dead here. They're probably in.
Good enough, they're gonna find you.
Yeah.
My kid's happy.
Exactly.
I don't see any Division I players jumping out the building here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we weren't that blessed with the teams that had, you know, 6-1.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Even if you're ridiculously good, there's still at least a minimum height you have to be. And they can.
Everybody in this school's the same size. It's all fine.
Yeah. And honestly, yeah. And honestly, it's like, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, any one of these girls could play in college. There's a million colleges to choose from. You got 3 divisions.
You gotta want to play.
Exactly. Yeah.
Once you get to college.
Yeah. Then it takes away from your partying, and so yeah.
And you know what? It's not like you're going. You know, you got Cornell Higher going to play Bonn around the corner, or Carroll, or something like that.
Yeah.
Now it's a 3-hour bus trip.
Yeah. But I'm happy if she does that. To me, that means that's less time spent like at a frat house.
Hey, how are you?
Happy Mother's Day.
Did that with Moses for basketball.
Yeah.
We went everywhere. You know, it was fun. Listen, we had a great time. I enjoyed it. The volleyball's nice. Listen, they're playing. He likes playing.
Yeah.
It's not like she's not going to go like, oh, I'm going to play beach volleyball next.
Yeah.
She just wants to participate.
Yeah. It does. I like the. I mean, this is going to sound so cheesy, but it's like I like the lessons, you know, like how to lose. Like you got to learn how to lose because life, you're just going to lose over and over.
Well, the thing is too, in sport, basketball you can have 1 or 2 players in one game.
Yeah.
Volleyball, you really need a team.
Yeah.
One person, someone's got to set it, someone's got to hit it, someone's got to pass it.
Yeah.
There's a lot more.
Yeah.
You need somebody to be able to block. You rotate around. You know what I mean?
To me, it's like I'm a big hockey fan, and like to me, this has the same kind of vibe of, you know, like team-wise.
You're not a Flyer fan.
Oh my God, I've come to terms with the fact that I'm never going to ever be happy But I didn't even watch this year.
Ed Snyder's got to be rolling over in his grave.
Seriously, Chuck Fletcher is the worst. He's got to go. There's no way we could do anything while he's here.
The problem is you don't have any. You don't hear him on the radio. Nobody goes out and talks about it.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. Besides Giroux or whatever, he got traded.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
It's the whole team looks. It's I don't. Yeah. It's. I mean, I always knew hockey inside and out, and I didn't. I watched 2 games this year. That was it, and it was just.
Well, the other thing is too. It's nice high school sports, lower level sports.
Seriously, yeah.
The Sixers.
Yeah.
They were Sixers. They would have found me a $40. Talking $700-800.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, we would do like for the last, 10 years or whatever, we get 1 game as a Christmas present. And it just keeps going up and up and up. And it's like this year, I think we spent $100 a ticket to sit on the upper level. And it was like, wow, that's $400 before you get there. And then all the stuff you eat and the parking and, like you said, yeah, you could definitely be up to about $700. I could spend $700.
Well, it's not corporate. The corporation's got to buy it, and they got to get the tickets, and not
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't have ads on the jerseys yet, like in Europe. That's coming.
Well, no, they started.
Oh, did they really?
They did.
Huh.
It's not as bad, but they have them now.
Wow.
State College last year?
Yeah, no, actually, we didn't. I think they didn't have it last year. Yeah. The year before we did. I loved it. I thought that was cool.
I've been up there before, but not for a while.
Yeah, it was really cool. And at the time, they still had a real premier team because like Russ Rose was still there, and so like all the team all did autographs the night before they started, and then like the players and Russ like walked around and watched the games. So it was like there was one point where Kira was serving and it was like a set point and like freaking Russ Rose is standing behind her and it was like holy crap, like that's amazing.
The other one's working now, plays next.
Oh.
So at least they can see both games.
Yeah.
right, so it looks like we're just about to get started here for the first day of the second day of the May Madness tournament. Happy Mother's Day to everybody who's watching. Don't make fun of me, Dana.
I wasn't making fun of you yet.
And first serve for ECP goes out. 1-0 Sparks. Emily May up to serve. Nice serve from May. And she's able to get the first ball. Dunn, libero in the navy shirt, gets the second one up to Scherner, who gets the kill. And that's 2-0 Sparks. And that one goes into the net. That's a nice serve, received by Chilcote. And looks like they're calling a foot fault on that one, so that's footfall, I think. And it's point Sparks, 2-1 Sparks. Actually, I feel like that should be 3-1 Sparks, but no other point was put up. And that one's out.
Didn't Emily serve twice?
When I asked you, they had the ball on the other side, so I thought we lost that ball.
I thought we should have had. Yeah, it's on there. Oh, 4, there we go.
What was your question?
No, they had forgot to put that last point up. I was making sure they did.
And that last point was credited. So it is 4-1. After that last point, though, it's out. It's 4-2. Or 2 serving for Sparks in the lead. And that one goes into the net for ECP. Slide out Sparks. As Dunn comes out for Abnett, and Helveston goes back to serve. 5 serving 2. Nice float to the back. Propsner puts that one up to May, over to Hoy. And that one is easily handled by ECP's libero, and that one's out. So far taking advantage of the ECP mistakes. A lot of balls going out. It's a nice serve by Helveston. And that one also out. That's 7-2 Sparks, off to a good start. Great serve there, and that's an ace for Helveston. And that's another one out for ECP. We're sensing a theme here. And the ECP coach takes a timeout at 9-2. So I'm not sure who the head coach is for ECP, but we recognize the assistant coach, who is Bridget Kelly, former Bishop Shanahan All-Star Middle. Now All-Star at Eastern University. Bridget still looks like she has a little bit of sleep, as do the ECP team, and that's okay with us. All right, timeout's over. Back to play. 9-2 Sparks. And I guess they iced her out. That one goes into the net. 3 serving 9. So it's particularly important to win this game today. This is technically a crossover game. This is not playoffs. And the winner of today's game will get a bye and go on to the gold round, or the gold bracket, and go directly to semifinals. The loser today will drop all the way down to silver bracket and play in quarterfinals. So even though we won 8 in a row yesterday, today's game means more than all that put together. So big win today is necessary. That's done with a dig. Scherner with a set to Hoy, who is able to get it. ECP plays it off the net, but can't do it in 3. And that's 11-3 Sparks. And that's point ECP. Done with a nice dig to Scherner, up to Abnett, who's able to kill it. And that's 13-5 Sparks. Helveston comes in for Abnett. Dunn is back to serve. And that one's out. Gaddy with the dig to Scherner, and then Helveston sends that one out, but we're looking at a net violation on ECP, so back to Sparks, side out. And Emily May will start the rotations all over, 14-6. Big ace for Emily May. That one hits the tape and falls in. That one doesn't make it in, so that's 7 serving 15. And Ava Propstner's now back to serve. If you need a reminder, it's 16-7. Sparks. And that's a beautiful serve. Nice ace for Propstner there. I think she may have even cracked a small smile. I hear for Mother's Day that Ava will allow her mom to watch 2 serves of hers full on. That's another set of miscommunications over the ECP, and it's 18-7. Sparks hasn't gotten a whole lot of earned points here, but we will take the points however they come. Dunn with a nice dig. Emily May sets Liv Hoy, who jumps a little too early, puts that one into the net, and it's 8 serving 18. And that one way out. 19 serving 8. Big block there from Sarah Scherner. You all had a good view of that one. That one snuck inside the line. Dunn receives that one to May. Gaddy tips it close to the net. Or I'm sorry, that was Hoy. And Propstner puts that one back up. Bump set from May to Scherner, who hits it out. And ECP is now in double digits. 10 serving 20. Propstner gets that one to May. Hoy reaches to push that over. And, Propstner's able to get to that one. Hoy gets that, and May will free ball it over. That one takes a little bit of a hop off of some fingers, but Propstner's able to get it to May, but Scherner can't finish, and that one hits the net. Keep your head in it, Sarah. No big deal. 11 serving 20. Propstner up to May. Scherner gets that one. Nice save by ECP. As Props puts that up to May. And then Hoy looking for the back corner. Nice swing. And that'll force ECP to free ball it to Dunn, to May. And Abnett swings down and gets the kill. That's 21-11. Nice play by Gwen Abnett there. Viola Kapai, number 8, coming in for Emily May. Looks like V remembered her jersey today. And Sarah Scherner back to serve. Nice short serve. Took the other team a little by surprise. Dunn scooches back to get that one to Scherner. And Hoy with a good swing to the middle. Hoy's able to get that one up. Scherner to Kapai, and it just goes out. So fun fact, all 10 girls from the team have mothers. And happy Mother's Day to all of them. Clearly that player on ECP hates her mother because that was a terrible serve. And it's 21 to 12, 22 to 12. Yeah, they're a little lackadaisical getting the score, but at least they're getting it right. And that was, I would call that an ace from Liv Hoy, as, well, technically they played the first ball, but they played it poorly. So that's 23-12. Liv Hoy back to serve again. Set point, and Liv Hoy ends it in a dramatic fashion with an ace. 25-12. Sparks continues to, as Coach Zob said, curb stomp the competition.
Happy Mother's Day, moms.
There's a happy Mother's Day wish from Dana Dunn there.
Not just my own.
So, mothers on hand today. We've got Michelle Helveston and Christine Scherner and Maureen May, Joan Chilcote. Who else is down there? Janelle Abnett, Joanne Propsner. Laura Gaddy, where the hell are you? Happy Mother's Day to you, since we're not getting to see you today.
I was saying, where's Laura Gaddy?
We have Angelica Pai here today.
Who? Yeah, I don't know.
I know Barb Hoy is floating around somewhere. I think she's probably at Kara's game. Maybe we'll be able to wish her a happy Mother's Day a little later. Girls trying to give their mamas some gold today. Oh, you're lucky, Laura. Everybody wants to see ya.
Laura's coming later. Oh, okay. Laura must be watching. She said she's coming later.
Sparks serves first this set. See if we can keep the magic alive. Nice diving dig from May. Dunn gets that one to Gaddy with a big swing. And into the net for Ekpa. And Sparks goes up 1-0.
No, that's what I was afraid of.
Dunn, nice calmly digs that one, gets it to May, to Scherner, who sends it out. And I guess Suzanne Gaddy will be credited with that point, even though it was just a gaffe from ECP, but nice effort all around. Big Ava Propsner back to serve. Nice serve, low over the net. Propsner puts that one up to May. Nice set to Helveston, who gets the kill. She wasn't going to let anybody block that one. 3-1, Sparks. It's a left-handed hit there, but Ava Propsner's able to take care of it, and it gets to May, and Helveston with another big kill. That was like deja vu. That's 4-1 Sparks. Helveston is using their blocker as just a backboard to send it off and down. Nice save there by Hoy, who gets it to May, and then gets her own rebound and kills it. And she wanted to smile there. You're allowed to smile, Liv. And that was, can't tell if that one was a block or if that hit the net. I was looking through the camera lens at the time. 6-1 Sparks, timeout, ECP. Great block there from Emma Helveston. And then she's able to get that one to May, to Hoy, and over. Another nice block from Helveston, who's really on her game today. That one goes back to Propsner towards the back line. May gets that one up to Scherner. Is able to get a couple fingers getting that over. And that one's out. 7-1. The girls are just showing a ton of confidence today and just playing well, consistently, letting the other team make their mistakes. And that was a whose ball is it anyway situation for ECP, and it's now 8-1. That one slips over the net, but Scherner's able to get it up to Kira Dunn, who gets it to Hoy, and that's a kill. Way to make something out of a tough play there. Again, the confidence is just bowing these guys. They're doing great. Sarah Scherner misjudged that one a little bit. She's pretty peeved with herself. Hey, somebody call an Uber for Laura Gaddy. She's on her way. We shouldn't let her drive since it's Mother's Day. We know how much she hates doing that, so somebody send an Uber up to that lady ASAP. Ace from Emma Halveston. It's now 11-2. They're just going right to that back middle. And again, another great serve. Nice up from Hoy, who gets it to May. And Scherner gets that one vindicated. She's able to get a nice kill on that. And it's 12 serving 2. Bridget Kelly's not used to getting trounced like this, that's for sure. It's an overpass from Propsner, but ECP Middle can't finish it. And Abnett tips it over and gets the point. 13-2. Yesterday, Sparks outscored their opponents. We did the count. It was 200 points to 100 points. Pretty significant. And so far today, it's been the same story. May to Hoy, and that one falls out. Rare mistake for the day. Kira Dunn comes in, bubbling with energy. It was a nice serve from ECP, but Hoy's able to get it up to May, and then Scherner dumps it in. Yeah, it's another big long swing that goes out from ECP. ECP's having a hard time getting on top of the ball and swinging down. They're swinging out. I'm sure their coach is telling them, but pretty small team, they're having a hard time doing that.
Jeff, when will we play again?
12:30. Yep. Luckily, I think they opened the bar early here, but yeah. Yeah, the losing team plays at 11:30. The losing team plays at 11:30. Winning team plays at 12:30. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I guess because we get a bye. That must be, maybe that's why.
I don't want the bye, I want to play.
Yeah.
So how many go? How many games is that?
2. But yeah, we would go right to semis, and then the winner plays the final. Yeah, either win work or win.
Abnett with a big girl kill there. And Hoy comes out, passes the baton over to Chilcote to serve. We haven't seen Jess serve yet this weekend. And she smacks the baby lightly. Dunn runs to get that dig. Scherner over to Gaddy, who swings hard. Dunn with the dig, up to Scherner, puts it over. And Chilcote gets that one. Scherner to Gaddy again. One of the longer rallies we've seen. Chilcote gets that. Scherner runs to get it, and Dunn sends the ball over. Ooh, block went up a little too early there from Abnett and Kapai. So yeah, Chilcote's been a little feeling insecure about her serving, so this is a good time to get her in here and try it again. Personally, I think she's quite a good server, but I know she wants to feel better about it. So now Dunn, Kira Dunn back to serve. It's 16 serving 6. And strategically placed ball there. And that's an ace for Dunn. And number 30 almost wiped out into the ref stand. Luckily, everybody was okay there. Oh my gosh, that was a really nice serve. That was beautiful. We should make a note what the time was on that one for the highlight reel. I thought that was going into the net, and somehow it made it over just the right spot. Another great serve from Dunn, straight to the libero. And that one goes way out again. So that's 3 quick points there, and it's 19-6. Dunn's getting all of those serves. And a nice pass to Scherner, who goes, there's nobody there, but Helveston's able to run over and get that one over. And did that one catch fingertips? It did. So Kira got up, realized, and quickly said, oops, 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 but not quickly enough. 7-19. Dunn puts that one up. And Chilcote takes the set from Scherner. Chilcote passes that one a little close to the net for Scherner to handle, so she just pops it over. Chilcote dives and, gets the dump point, even though it's an overpass. I guess they weren't expecting it. It was a nice serve, or a nice save from Chilcote there. Now Viola Kapai getting the serve. It's Mother's Day, and we're up 20-7. Why not have V serve? Dunn puts that one up to Chilcote, who swings hard. Kapai gets a pass over to Scherner, and that one slid down Gaddy's arm. It's nice getting to see V serve. Big smile on her face as she heads back to the sidelines. Chilcote puts that one up to May. Gaddy with a big swing. And partial block there, but the girls couldn't keep it in. And it's 9-20. You need to have games like this where everybody's confidence just gets a little boost that it needs. Nice save from ECP there, but then they put it into the net. And it's 21-9. And now we got Susie Gaddy coming back to serve. big old ace from Suzanne Gaddy. Don't worry, Mom. I said that was a big ace, not anything else. Another beautiful serve from Suzanne. And a block from Helveston that comes down, but Scherner's able to get it. And Helveston then follows it right up with a nice kill. God, these guys are just doing everything right today. 23-9. And like I said, Coach Zobes has worked the crap out of these guys with serving for the past 2 weeks, and it shows. Even the non-regular servers can really, really serve well. And that's another beautiful point. That one started with Gaddy, went to Scherner, and Hoy ultimately put that one down. I realize I say the word ultimately an awful lot. Anyway, Gaddy is back for the set-winning serve. Laura, bet you wish you were here right now. And good serve. May up to Dunn. And Scherner looking to end the set. And she does. 25-9, set and match. Well, we'll see you guys back at 12:30 for semifinals of the gold bracket.